Welcome back to the cryptowrld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now Ethereum is running into a very important level of resistance. But just before I talk about that, let's first take a look at what's happening on the 4-hour Ethereum chart, and we can see here that we are technically forming a rising wedge pattern, which technically speaking is a bearish pattern. If you want the statistics for this pattern, around 3 times out of 10 it breaks out to the upside, and about 7 times out of 10 it breaks to the downside. And this line of resistance is coming in at around 30.50, and this line of support is coming in at around 2.8k approximately. So even though this pattern is forming, we still need to wait for a break either below support or above resistance to determine the next possible price target. And if we break below this support line that I just mentioned, then the technical price target for a rising wedge pattern is towards the bottom of the wedge, which is sitting at around 2.3 to 2.4 thousand. Now keep in mind, even in a bearish scenario where we see a break below that line of support, the Ethereum price would still likely run into some other levels of support between the current price action and the technical price target. So as of right now, this pattern is just something to keep an eye on in case it does end up playing out. And on top of that, if you're looking at the 4-hour price oscillators, yes, they are still technically trending to the upside, but the 4-hour RSI recently got very close to overbought territories, and now we're pulling back just a little bit. So if this short-term pullback turns into a bit more of a downtrend in the 4-hour RSI, then we could see a bit more bearish price action potentially. And also we are potentially coming close to a bearish cross in the 4-hour MACD as well, but that hasn't been confirmed just yet. But when you're looking at the Fibonacci levels on the same 4-hour time frame using the logarithmic charts, Ethereum has just found perfect resistance at the 78.6% Fibonacci level, coming in at around $3,030. And our next possible point of support is this previous golden pocket, which was previous resistance, and that is coming in between around 2,850 and 2,900. But when you're zooming out a little bit further over to the 12-hour Ethereum chart, we have all 3 of these indicators that I have on the screen still pointing in the bullish direction, which is obviously good to see. So technically speaking, there's nothing too bearish here on the 12-hour chart, and of course I'll let you know as soon as we potentially start flipping bearish again. Now zooming out to the daily time frame, and what I've been saying over the past few days is how similar the last couple months has been to previous Ethereum bottoms according to history. What we normally see after a significant pullback is the price of Ethereum converge in on itself, forming some sort of triangle pattern. And if you're looking at the price action over the past couple months, that is pretty much exactly what Ethereum has been doing after that significant pullback to the downside. So all we're waiting on now to potentially confirm a further recovery back to the upside is a confirmed breakout above this point of resistance, which is coming in at around 3.1k. And if you're looking at this line of resistance on the same daily time frame, this is coming in very close to the current price at around 3,000 US dollars. So basically, once Ethereum can start breaking up towards around 3.1 to 3.2 thousand and potentially put in a new higher high just here on the daily time frame, then that is how you know that Ethereum is finally starting to flip bullish again on the larger time frame. So right now that is not confirmed, but this is just the type of thing that we need to see in order for it to be confirmed later on. And now zooming even further out over to the 3-day Ethereum chart, and of course in these price oscillators on the much larger time frame, these have already started to flip bullish again for around a month now. And for any of the beginners out there, the last couple times where both the RSI and the MACD flipped bullish on the 3-day time frame for Ethereum was back here early October and back here at the end of July. And obviously you could see what happened next in the price of Ethereum in both of those examples. So basically on the larger time frames like this 3-day chart, Ethereum is prepped, ready to go. But as I just said, all we're waiting on now is just Ethereum to break above this point of resistance that I just mentioned. Now giving you a quick update on the percentage of Ethereum short positions on the Binance exchange and the Bybit exchange. And over the past 1 day, we have seen a slight increase in short positions relative to long positions on Binance, but a slight decrease in short positions relative to long positions over on Bybit. So basically over the past 1 day, nothing much has happened over in the Ethereum short positions on these 2 major exchanges, but we're still sitting at relatively high levels, which means we have a lot of room left to the downside historically speaking. And in case you were new to the channel, when Ethereum short positions close, that adds an extra buying pressure on the price of Ethereum, as we experienced back in October last year and also back at the end of 2020 leading into the beginning of 2021. Now taking a quick look at the Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart on the 3-day time frame, and we are still running into this importance level of support sitting at around 0.066 Bitcoin per Ethereum. So that would definitely be an important level to watch, because if we break below that level, then that would simply mean that Ethereum would be underperforming against Bitcoin and possibly starting a downtrend against Bitcoin on the 3-day chart. But while we're above that support, we're still looking all right. Now giving you a quick update on the Bitcoin dominance chart here on the daily time frame, and over the past couple days we have seen some more bullish price action, which has now technically invalidated that previous bearish divergence because the daily RSI has just put in a new higher high. So what does that actually mean? Well, it means that at least in the shorter term, the Bitcoin dominance is looking somewhat bullish, which means technically speaking, Bitcoin should be outperforming the majority of the altcoin market. So basically, this is kind of like the opposite of an altcoin season. An altcoin season is when the majority of the altcoin market is outperforming Bitcoin. But then right now, we're in more of a Bitcoin season, if anything, because Bitcoin is performing quite well against a lot of the altcoins out there. But we are getting much closer to this level of resistance in the Bitcoin dominance, coming in at around 45.1% dominance approximately. But anyway, if you found this video useful or simply enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every single day. And if you want to make more money in the crypto markets, whether or not prices are going up or down, these videos popping up right here are definitely for you. But anyway, that is everything that I have to say for today. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.